Hey campers, happy Tuesday again. Hope everyone is still staying safe and healthy out there. So something I thought might be of interest or maybe even an interesting engagement of conversation would be about how do you feel, does this current state we're in with this pandemic, is it making you self-reflect a little bit more on the status of your health? I'm kind of curious to know what people are thinking out there. It's very interesting because representing insurance and selling life insurance and different kinds of insurance, I get people all the time that actually believe they're healthy. That's great. You want to believe that. But there are some parameters, at least in the insurance world, that dictates whether you're considered a healthy person or not. Interestingly, I had a woman once that was took no medications, and she was probably in her 30s, but I was unable to get her life insurance due to her height-weight ratio, and she was very upset and didn't understand. She kept saying over and over and over, I'm healthy, all my blood work is great. Well, unfortunately, from an insurance standpoint, and probably most doctors would think this too, is that if your height weight ratio is not within a certain range, it makes it harder for your body to operate. So from an insurance standpoint, if your height weight ratio is not within the range, then you are not healthy, because your organs have to work harder, and statistics show that over time, people who don't have a good range of height weight can lead to health issues later on, which hence life insurance. Life insurance is written in the hopes that you don't die, right? It's protection for you in case for your family in case you do, but insurance companies don't want to have to pay out the claim. So they kind of look at that as a big factor. That's pretty much a knockout for a lot of people. So to get back to what I was first bringing up with the pandemic and how people are viewing their health. I've talked about this in the past. The healthier you are, the more options you have for health insurance, which is true. And the healthier you are, less of a financial burden you're going to have at any point in your life due to health issues, because you won't have a bunch of medical expenses. And you can save money on premium, which is awesome. So are you reevaluating your health right now? Are you figuring out ways that you could be healthier? Because I feel like this pandemic hopefully has made people kind of self-reflect a little bit and think about, well, am I at a higher risk? And do I have underlying health conditions? There's some things you can't prevent, but there's a lot of things you can prevent. And the biggest thing you can do for yourself to be healthier and stay healthier is what you eat. What you eat is probably 90% of being fit. There's all kinds of studies out there. I'm not a doctor, but there's all kinds of studies you can look up. And actually, if you want to talk to a doctor, you should hop on over to my husband's page, The Natural Path, because he has really delved into this whole nutritional realm on how people can be healthier. And a lot of times it's helped people get off of medication just by changing their diet. So this is true. You can look up studies about cancer. Cancer feeds on sugar. Ooh, who knew? So how much sugar do you intake in your diet? All disease is a result of inflammation in your body. What foods cause inflammation in your body? A lot of foods cause inflammation. Everyone is different, but pretty much gluten, lots of carbs, sugar, All those things, again, cause inflammation. Even in myself, I can tell a difference when I've not eaten well and when I do eat well. Not only do I sleep better when I eat well, that I wake up with less aches and pains when I eat well. Maybe that's partly because I'm sleeping better, but and it just definitely, I can see the difference. And so I'm curious to know what you're doing differently, if anything, to maintain a healthier lifestyle. Because, like I said, if you're healthy, a lot of other things will fall into place. Yes, anybody can get sick, but the healthier you are, the easier it is for your body to fight whatever it's facing. Whether it's cancer, diabetes, hopefully you don't get diabetes, this virus, any viruses, that could come into play. This won't be the only one, won't be the last one. And I feel like with so many people being unhealthy, that if you could just, even small baby steps to make yourself healthier, because if you can make yourself healthier, it's going to pay off in the long run for you. Not only will you feel better, but you'll be in the fortunate statistic numbers, where that if you do end up with this virus, that maybe it'll just be like a cold to you, or you'll feel crappy for a few days, but you'll get over that hump quickly. So, I want everyone to be as healthy as possible. And in being healthy as possible, that means you get lower life insurance rates, you can get lower health insurance rates. There are other policies that I have in place for myself. Even though I feel like I'm a healthy person, I do the right things as much as possible. But it also is peace of mind knowing I have a cancer policy. And if I were by some fluke to get cancer, I've got some cash coming in. Same thing with critical care policy. I have that one as well. I could end up in a car accident, which has nothing to do with my health, and be in ICU. So those are things you do for peace of mind. But wouldn't it be wonderful to be able to have insurance, and you're not stuck with getting a plan that you need because your medications are so expensive, and you're paying $800-900 a month for health insurance because it will cover your $4,000 medication, and you only have to pay out of pocket $100 a month. And I actually have a client that this is the case. So hop on over to my page, JCAP Consulting. Also, Health Insurance 101, how to select the right insurance for you. And leave me some comments. Always willing to start a conversation on what you can do to save money for your health. And I guess that's really all I have for today. It's a beautiful day. I'm going to enjoy some of the sunshine, and talk to you guys soon. See you later.